This is DG Vision Network.
Building collapse is a phenomenon characterized by the compromise of structural integrity of a building's component elements, resulting in the building's eventual failure. The collapse of building has been an issue of great concern to all and sundry in Nigeria, and yet these buildings are major contributors to the development of any nation. Therefore, when a building collapses, it fails to render its functions which should be performed to the people and the government, constituting great loss to the country in terms of physical, human, and material resources. So what exactly leads to this building collapse, and who should be held responsible?
You can easily hazard a guess and say, number one, poor workmanship. Number two, bad materials usage. Number three, you want to also put that on poor handling, project management. Poor handling. Because before this building came down, there would have been telltale signs.
A lot of us will allow the client to dictate what we as professionals feel is not right. But because it's the client, is the one paying the money, let's just do what he or she wants us to do. At times, even some of us professionals, we encourage, we even teach the client of the legality that is possible. Let's do two drawings. Let's do one approval drawing. Let's do one implementation drawing. So we find ourselves as even being the one misleading clients. Most clients want to do the right thing if you stand your ground. Now, sir, for me to work for you, this building must have a permit. No permit, I can't work on it. But that is shoulder in there. But another engineer will be engaged by that same client to do the job without a permit. So integrity comes to play. The standard is there. As a professional, I won't work on a building that is not approved.
The cleanest person there. But we are the worst victims. We are the worst victims. The government and the general public have they are going to share the blame. We don't give approvals. Government gives approvals. If government is willing, and it's government who patronizes people they want to patronize. We don't tell them who to patronize. We don't do it. They do it. Now, as a professional, we kept saying, government must, I use the word must here very carefully, deliberately use it, professionals, to achieve what they want to achieve. Where it goes the other way, it's a problem. Not only for the government, for the people, and for the country, for the nation itself.
With the most recent occurrence of building collapse in Ikoyi, Lagos, it has become more imperative to look for permanent and lasting practical solutions to this menace. Nigeria is gradually being stigmatized by the weight of frequency of building collapse, and we must take practical steps to tackle these frequent cases of building collapse.
But we were going to insist on doing things rightly. Things must be done rightly. We don't want to know whose ox is God. We don't want to know that.
So integrity matters. Due process matters. For us to get it back, we need to imbibe due process. As professionals, we need to be guided by those professional ethics.
As all concerned should endeavor for the right measures to be put in place, the flexibility can also be enhanced using technology, bringing the ease of operational scaling and organization processes to optimize regulatory compliance, driving efficiency, automation, and collaboration across board.
Thank God to advancement in technology now. We have several softwares out there, the likes of StartPro, Orion, a whole lot of them, even all these AutoCADs and the rest, and they keep, emerging and coming up with the latest versions which can do better than the previous one. So I think it goes a long way in exposing us and also making our job easy, in terms of designing. And coming to technology, let me talk about a very simple one, which everyone knows. Look at the area of block molding. You know, there are machines that we are used to, the cyclometal ones, these normal ones that they use in molding blocks. So there have been machines that came in from South Africa, the other ones that came in from India and all that, all sorts of machines that makes those work, like the egg layer machine. It gives you, once you have a smooth surface, it gives you a larger area to mold faster and, you know, better blocks. So, and the level of variation is quite much more than, you know, the orthodox one that we're used to. And, you know, it keeps, you know, exposing you to several, and it goes from point to point. Look at the concrete machine where you have an high rise to do. You can actually pump your concrete to number of floors ahead of the ground floor, you know, rather than the orthodox way of using your head pans to take them all the way, you know. So there are several ways that construction has actually been made easy. And you can actually also do precast members where you just assemble them using your cranes and all that. So there are a lot of ways it had helped and affected the, you know, methodology and the mode of construction in Nigeria too.
Nigeria must make commitments to excellence and best practice, creating sustainable and optimal masterpiece in building production in order to improve quality of life for homeowners and tenants, as this will no doubt bring comfort and solace to its citizens.
This is DG Vision Network.